I've got a garage full of Christmas stuff again. So it's that time of year. It's that time of year. And speaking of that time of year, is actually, I got a question for you guys. What is Vlogmas? What exactly is this Vlogmas deal? I remember last year when I started this whole YouTube journey and I came across one of the creators. His name was Creative Ryan. And he was doing a Vlogmas deal where he was giving away a camera. And if you commented on every one of his videos, you got a chance to win the camera at the end of December. So I did it. I didn't win. But I did the whole comment on every one of his videos. But it's still, now I know, Isaac, you're doing the Vlogmas. You said you're starting to do the Vlogmas and you're going to do it to step up your game or what have you. So I want to know, what is this? What is Vlogmas? Is it like a challenge? Is it, I don't know, other than that you should or try to vlog every day of December. Or does it have to be Christmas related? I just had a question. That's just my question: is what is Vlogmas and what do I do? I don't know what to do. I know what I do have to do is get all this Christmas decorations up and out of this garage. And Michelle says once we're going through it, what she doesn't want, we're getting rid of. And I actually have a truckload already, so I'll show you that right now. Little 3D hitch cover I made for my truck. It's pretty cool. Anyways, there's a donation. Got all that shit to donate and get rid of. And got all these decorations to set up, get it ready for Christmas. Yeah, I gotta get all this stuff. Most of it, a lot of it is for the inside of the house. Like some of this stuff is for the inside. This cookie jar Christmas countdown for the inside. Some stuffed animals in here. Yeah, stuffed animals for the inside. And then I have just these totes with lights, so I'll work on that today. But go get some lunch real quick, make me some lunch, and then get at it. All right, change of plans, guys. Gotta feed these doggies real quick, and I gotta get going. Anna has jujitsu tonight, so I'm taking her to jujitsu. So maybe I'll get some footage over there. But I need to feed these doggies, let them eat, settle down before I put them in for a little bit. And see you guys over there. Right, I come upstairs and get a tripod and little handheld tripod for the phone. That's what I'm recording on my phone with the mic. Oh, as a matter of fact, I got a new mic. I don't want to move it around too much because it's going to make noise. But it's just the off-brand mic. I've been using these other mics. These other mics that I have. But this one was broken, and so I had to glue it. So it's already breaking again, if you can see that. So I had to glue that one. This one broke completely. So I just glued a magnet to it. So that's how I use that one, with a magnet. Well, I had them all rigged up. And needless to say, I went to Goodwill again. I went the other day and I found me what I do with the other ones. Right here. Found me some, which is the one I'm using now. Then it has a backup. So it has that. That's how it looks. And it came with the fuzzy thing. The, what do you call it? The dead cat. Came with the little mini dead cat. So I got that. It comes with a set of 2 mics, the charger, adapter, this carrying case. This was it. So not only did I find this at Goodwill, I found 3 of them. So these 3 were all bundled up together. And I grabbed them all. I grabbed all 3. So I have this one, and I actually gave Anna one. I gave her a set of microphones because sometimes she wants to just play around with the camera, and she gets my mic and acts like she's talking. So if she does, she'll talk, but I gave her a set. I gave her a set of microphones so she can have her own. So she's happy with that. But I'm gonna get ready to go. She's got her class soon. I came in to get all this stuff, and she's actually asleep. So I'm letting her sleep for a few minutes because she had school today. She got home from school, so I'll let her take a nap before she goes to her jiu-jitsu class. And one more thing I wanted to share. Oh, and on our way home, I'm actually going to stop by this donation center. It's a donation center here around. It's not in town, but it's like the next town over. And it's a thrift store, but this actually helps victims of domestic violence and cases like that. So if people that are in need will go there for jobs or for clothes or items they need for their house. And so when you donate to them, that helps them, and it also, their proceeds go to them. So I'm going to go there instead of taking it to Goodwill, even though I like shopping at Goodwill because I do find good stuff at Goodwill. I rather donate it to a more local organization. So that's what I'm doing after jiu-jitsu class. So I have Anna with me. I'm sure she'll record. I'll have her record me because she likes recording me. And I don't know, another come up with the mics. And I'm pretty sure you want to know the price. $6. I paid $6 for all three. Yeah, the price was like $5.90 some. I don't know. It was $6. I just called it $6. $6 for 3 mics at Goodwill. Another win. See you in a bit. All right, we just arrived here at the class, but I got Sleeping Beauty back there. Again, she couldn't wake up from her nap. Got her in the truck, and she still crashed out. So I'm gonna try to get her up. Anna, Anna, we're here, baby. We're here. You ready to go in? Okay. Get up, take a drink of water before you go in. Okay. Yeah, she's tired, so let me get her up and in and see you in there. I left Anna at jiu-jitsu class. Her mom showed up, so my daughter showed up with her, and she's like, I'll stay with her. I was like, good, because I want to go try to catch the thrift store before they close and get rid of all this stuff in the back. You still see it. I still got it loaded back there. So the good thing is that thrift store that I'm going to is right up the road from her jiu-jitsu class. So that makes it a little bit easier. I just hope they're open, and if they're not, I hope they have a place in the back where they accept donations. But let me get here and find out. All right, they're actually open, so I was able to drop it all off. There it is. Let me show you what. That's where I donated it to. So that's done. I gotta get home and make dinner. See there? Man, I finally hit a red light. Oh, it's green now. Try to get this phone straight. This is not the tripod for the deal. For what I'm trying to do. It is dark. I'm shooting on my Samsung still. And oh shoot, I got the mic on. Yeah. Anyways. Alright, let's go. Got this night driving, got the Samsung S24 Ultra, that's what I'm shooting on, and I got this external mic, but about to get on the freeway here. It is nighttime, obviously, well the sun sets, so I'm headed west now, so the sunset is in my face. It is 5:48 p.m. I don't know if I have this covered the whole time or what. We'll see. Well, I got that truckload out of the way for donation. So, going back to this Vlogmas, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do again. I know I keep bringing it up, but you know, whatever this Vlogmas deal is about, I'd like to get on board, you know, depending on what it's about. If it's just vlogging every day or I don't know, because I'm not into that. I'm really not into that vlogging every day. It's just I have a lot to do, and I'm busy, and a lot of my days aren't routine. You know, they seem like they are, but stuff comes up, and I do different things here and there. You know, I start tasks here and there, like chores, just my daily chores. They change throughout the day. I'm sporadic. I'm all over the place. So setting up this phone, you know, with the camera and the mic, or setting up my phone with the mic, tripod, and all that. It's not a hassle, but it takes more time, and it's harder for me to set up my phone because I want to get better angles and I want to get better shots of me doing stuff. And I do have that south tracker, but that south tracker, that too, you got to have it pretty level and, you know, pretty sturdy for it to work right. And then it lags a little bit. I've noticed that it's lagging. So I'm trying not to come up with any excuses, and I'm trying to just vlog or record, you know, as much as I can. That's why I find myself stuck in my room. It's just, that's where I'm comfortable. I got my lighting set up. I pretty much got it dialed in the way I like it. You know, for the most part, I do my recording at night, and it's pretty cool. I like it. It's my little studio. I really like it. But like getting these shots when I'm out, you know, even at the stores, there's been plenty of times that I want to vlog out the stores, but I just don't. And I say, I need an action cam. And yes, I have a GoPro, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I do not like the audio on there. And I just need to cave in and get an action cam with that external mic. And that way I'm ready on the fly, ready to go whenever. I've seen some of the results that you guys are putting out on the Action 6, and I'm starting to like that, especially like in this situation. I'm in low light, you know, I've got sunset, I've only got the cars in front of me lighting me up, the brake lights. Let me see if I can turn you around. See, this is my view right now, all this traffic too. That's why I'm going so slow. So I got this low light situation. My camera seems to be doing okay, or my phone, I should say. Let me see if I turn this light on. Did I get my light bulb burned out? Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. Oops, I was pressing the wrong button. Well, there's my dome light. Let me try to turn the other one on. Yeah, see, that lights me up okay, but I don't need all that. I'm good like this. Or if I did like this, at least. Yeah, that's a little better. That's cool. That'll work. I wanted to get footage of me unloading and all that good stuff, but the area where I was at, it's an iffy area. So when I pulled in behind the building, let me turn this thing light on. When I pulled in behind the building, I didn't really see anybody. And then as soon as I was setting up my camera and everything, and I looked up and I seen a cop. There was a cop sitting right there, parked right there. He was parked kind of like hiding, but at the same time letting me know, hey, I'm watching you. So I think he was just waiting for me to do something mischievous, or there's a big sign too that says no dumping. So he was trying to make sure, probably just making sure I wasn't dumping. So I didn't want to set everything up and him, you know, really look at me and be like, you know, what were you doing? So what I did is I just unloaded real quick, and as I was unloading, my daughter called. She's like, hey, we just left the class, Dad, and you need help. Oh, shoot. So she stopped and helped me at the tail end, and when she showed up, the cop seen her too, and I said, you see the cop over there? He's watching us, and she's like, yeah. She's like, well, what's that about? And I said, just making sure we're not dumping and leaving junk. So, I mean, he could clearly see a lot of it was Christmas decorations. I had, you know, big stuffed animals of snowman, Santa Claus, reindeers, all that good stuff. And it was all good stuff. We don't use it anymore. And my wife's over it. She's like, she's done with the clutter. So I went and donated it. So he saw me, he saw what we were unloading, and then he took off, and then we were done. You know, we were done. So I just got the tail end when I left. And I think this light is it's getting darker and darker as I go. So I'll close this one out here in a while. All right. This is where I'm comfortable. My studio. This is where I like shooting my videos. This is where I like editing my videos. This is where I like, This is where I'm comfortable. This is my feng shui, if that's even how you say it. Anyways, I'm about to close this one up, and before I close it up, I went and grabbed me a beer. Let me rewind that a little bit. Was making dinner. My wife called. She's like, hey, I'm up the road. I got to get pizza for the girls at work. Would you guys like a pizza? And I was like, well, I was in the middle of making dinner. Bring it. So she brought a pizza, and I started eating pizza. Ended up eating pizza for dinner. But after I got done eating the pizza, of course, I wanted a beer. And then it's Monday Night Football. So I was like, well, let me catch a little bit of the game. After I ate pizza, let me wash it down with a beer. Call it a night. So with that being said, as I went to get me a beer, I noticed something, and it made me think of Isaac. The beer says protect our protectors, proudly supporting American firefighters. And it has this picture on there. So of course, when I saw that, I thought of Isaac. I thought, man, I know firefighters. I personally know some firefighters. I don't really keep in contact with them, but I do know them. And when it comes to Isaac, man, it feels like I know you. It feels like I know you. So here's to you, supporting our American firefighters. Thanks for everything you guys do for us, including all you first responders. Really appreciate it. So closing this one out with that. Please let me know about this Vlogmas thing, what I'm supposed to do and how I'm supposed to do it. And see you on the next one.